Welcome back to my channel. So in a previous video, actually a couple of previous videos, you will have seen that I made this wonderful stuff, raspberry vinegar. But also in another video of mine, I have fermented garlic in honey, which is this wonderful stuff right here. So in these videos, I invariably get asked, what do you do with this stuff? So today I'm showing you what I actually do with these things. And here is some quick pickled onions. Let me show you them. All done. There you go. Now these have been steeping for 24 hours. Don't actually have to let them go that long if you don't want to, but as with most things that are pickled, the longer you leave them, the better they get. And so this couldn't be more simple. You don't even have to have these ingredients if you don't want to, but I'll tell you another way of doing this a little bit later. For this recipe, all I'm using is some chopped up onions. And so if you've got onions that are going bad, but you've got cold meats or cheeses, as you can see, that's what I've got here, then this is perfect, because that's why I decided to show you how to do this. I'd got onions that I didn't need to use in a hot recipe, but I've got things that I can use up in my fridge. And so all I've got here is a half cup of my raspberry vinegar, my chopped up onions, so I'm just going to pour that over. You might think this is not going to be enough fluid, but trust me, it is. And then in here I've got a quarter cup of my honey from my garlic fermented, right? Because the honey is used to ferment the garlic, and quite often I use the garlic more than I use the honey, and so I have honey left over. Using the honey for dressings and marinades is fantastic, and so this is an ideal recipe. And so then all we have to do is mix this up. You want a wide enough bowl to enable these to sit in your marinade. Now don't worry if they don't to start off with. These onions will soften down. You're going to need to stir them every couple of hours until they've softened and wilted down into your vinegar. Now I'm just showing you a base. What you can do if you want to is that you can spice this up too. So I also make elderberry vinegar, and if you know anything about these vinegars, you'll know that you can use them to make shrubs, which is when you spice them. And so there's all kinds of spices that you can put into these, but cardamom and clove is particularly good if you like that kind of thing, or just your normal pickling spices. And so to that end, if you haven't made these infused vinegars before, you can just do malt vinegar with this and just put a dab of honey in it if you want to, and a little bit of garlic powder or garlic paste. It's entirely up to you. This idea actually came to me because both my grandma and my mum on a Sunday would do sliced onion and cucumber in malt vinegar ready for an evening. So the meat that we'd got left over from our Sunday roast could be used for sandwiches with the pickled onion and cucumber, which I absolutely love. Now you will need to sit this in the fridge because it's not going to be shelf stable, but you could make this shelf stable if you wanted to by doing it as a hot canning process, but I personally wouldn't. I'd just do it as you want it because it's so quick. You can do it a couple of hours in advance. Obviously the quicker you use this, the stronger your onion is going to be, but basically that's it. And this is fantastic with salads. It's also brilliant if you have a barbecue or, you know, on burgers, because you've got the fruitiness of your raspberries, you've got the tang from the vinegar, but you've also just got that nice little bit of cut through from the honey to sweeten it up. So that's it. So this is just quick and short to give you an idea of what to use these ingredients for, and I hope you'll give it a try, because these really are beautiful, especially if you're growing your own onions, your own raspberries, and you've got local honey available to you. And like you can see, with a great cheese, I can assure you these are beautiful. So what's left the vinegar, don't waste it. Use it in a salad dressing. You're already halfway there. Some great oil, absolutely brilliant. Thanks for watching. Leave me a comment down below if you give it a try and you enjoy this, or if you've got a version of it. Bye for now.